When did Iron Man first start suspecting that Rhodey had been replaced by a Skrull? Many people think that at the end of Iron Man 3, Tony refused to lend Rhodey a suit simply out of spite. But in reality, Tony's suspicions may have started as early as Iron Man 2. Back then, Rhodey took the Mark II prototype armor without Tony's permission. He even ended up fighting Iron Man, leaving a mansion worth hundreds of millions of dollars completely wrecked. In the end, Tony could only watch as Rhodey flew away wearing the armor. From that moment on, Tony added security protocols to every new suit, making sure Rhodey couldn't use them without authorization. In fact, Tony always knew Rhodey wanted an armor of his own. To make him give up the idea, Tony even deliberately showed off the arc reactor in his chest, hoping it would scare him away. Rhodey stared at Tony's exhausted back and fell into thought. He had no idea that Tony was actually putting on an act. Even so, Rhodey remained obsessed with the armor. At Tony's birthday party, the two finally clashed. Taking advantage of the situation, Rhodey entered the armor vault and put on the Mark II suit. Tony was still joking around with his guests when Rhodey suddenly appeared. The atmosphere instantly became tense, and the guests quickly scattered. Rhodey ordered Tony to stand down and surrender. Tony simply smiled, not taking him seriously at all. The next second, Rhodey launched the first attack. Tony immediately suited up and fought back. The two smashed through walls and windows as the fight escalated. At first, Tony only wanted to warn him, but Rhodey kept getting more serious. So Tony grabbed a barbell and charged straight at him. With a single strike, he sent Rhodey flying and crashing hard onto the ground. Tony hovered in the air and told him to stop, but Rhodey got back up and attacked again. He swung a metal pole with all his strength, only for Tony to catch it with one hand. The two then engaged in hand-to-hand combat, trading blows back and forth. Tony grabbed Rhodey's leg and flipped him onto the ground. Rhodey got back up and took a fighting stance. Clearly, he had figured out how to use the armor, but he still underestimated Iron Man. Tony gained the upper hand multiple times, yet Rhodey kept getting back up and fighting. In the end, both of them fired their repulsors at the same time. The resulting explosion destroyed the entire mansion. Tony was knocked to the ground, injured, and could only watch as Rhodey flew away in the Mark II. Fueled by anger, Tony's condition worsened even further. His palladium poisoning level reached 89%. From that point on, Tony started feeling that something about Rhodey wasn't quite right. So when Rhodey later asked for another suit, Tony only said one thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, they're only coded to me.
Leaving Rhodey standing there, completely confused.